Okay.
What do you know about the Me Too movement?
I know the Me Too movement is about is anti-sexual harassment against women, and it'll push the obtain equality for women and make them feel safe in all aspects of their lives.
I know that it is a movement where women bring up past sexual harassment charges on men later in their life.
No, I am not.
No, I am not.
It's about people being like sexually abused or raped and stuff and how they're doing. Yeah, so
I know very little, but for the most part, I know that it's about women speaking up about being sexually harassed, like in the entertainment industry. Even men, because I know Terry Crews also talked about the Me Too movement.
I am, yes. It's very prominent right now, especially amongst women. What's going on?
So what do you know about the Me Too movement?
I know that this has been going on for years and years, several decades this has been happening, where women have been put in risky situations, especially by men in power, and kind of abusing the situation through assault, sexual harassment, and using this power to say, if you turn on me, if you tell on me, you'll be blacklisted from Hollywood, or you could lose your job, which is a terrible thing for women who have undergone assault and who feel they can't talk about it.
So, yes. So can you tell me a little about it?
No.
It's a movement for women that have been raped.
I've heard of it before, like back then with the Brett Kavanaugh stuff, but I haven't really seen anything about it recently.
No, I am not familiar with the Me Too.
I've seen the Me Too movement kind of getting organized more among women bonding together, clubs and organizations bonding together to prevent sexual harassment. I've also seen some anti-Me Too movement stuff. We have a lot of people in political offices, a lot of our leaders haven't exactly bought into it, and I think that needs to change.
I've seen it portrayed as a good thing because it's bringing awareness to the sexual harassment that women are put through.
I have seen, it was a video recording of NBA YoungBoy and his girlfriend having an altercation at a hotel. I know I've seen more, but I can't recall right now.
Less to catch people's attentions or to get views.
And well, I feel like they're making them seem like that they wanted it to happen and that it wasn't out of their control, and making it seem less of a situation than it really is. So
I do love that women are now coming out as a group and saying we need to be united with this Me Too movement. But on the other hand, you see Donald Trump sticking up for men, saying now men won't run for office because women are going to lie about it.
Well, yes, I see. Okay. All right. So I've seen it like people have been like on my timeline on Instagram. I've seen girls that just be exposing themselves and stuff like that, and I think that means they have been like sexually harassed and stuff, because like they don't have self-confidence no more, and they just think like
I guess in the media, the victims are always portrayed as, I guess, like victims. What was them? I mean, it's bad that it happened, so I guess they play it up on that.
And so, do you think it's portrayed in the correct manner?
Honestly, I think people like to jump to conclusions, so no, I don't think it's portrayed in the right manner all the time, because a lot of times they'll just jump to the conclusion that yes, they've been raped before they can actually prove that.
I've just seen a bunch of, Instagram activists like Zendaya or like Yara Shahidi, and they post about things like that. But besides that, I haven't really seen it.
Well, yes, I have. It is in many shows where women do get sexually assaulted, and sometimes they're afraid to come out. But I think that if that's what the Me Too movement is about, it is important to get women to speak out about anything that happened against them that was sexual.
I think empowering our young women is probably the next step in a movement for civil rights, especially our African American women. I think they play a prominent role. We've seen lately in the governor's race, for instance, some of the counter to the movement. I think our women, especially our African American women, need to feel empowered, and I totally support the Me Too movement.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that is good, but if it keeps on pushing it, then it might turn into something bad.
Great responses. Thank you.
I think the Me Too movement is something good. It should be very, very, very utilized in the community because, you know, nowadays we starting to see a lot of rappers and artists, you know, sexually assault and physically assault women, and I feel like that shouldn't be allowed in the U.S. I feel like that should be a felony in the U.S. and yeah, it shouldn't be allowed at all because it's the worst thing to do.
And what would be your final thoughts on the Me Too movement?
Mainly just to speak up and be aware of your surroundings because you have no idea what kind of people are in this world.
I mean, I don't really know, but I know that like people make it seem like the media make it seem like they're not really a victim, like they haven't really been raped. They make it seem like since they waited so long that I don't know, they should like get over it or something like that. I don't know, they don't treat them as actual victims.
Okay.
All around the world. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a good movement because it helps people realize like the sexual harassment with females, but I also think that it kind of takes a bad look on it because some people feel like, you know, men get sexually harassed too, and that's true and all, but I feel like they should address that.
I think regardless of if you're afraid or not, it is always important to get justice for yourself and just get that conformity from other people.
Thank you very much.